Hi everyone, welcome back or welcome to the channel. I'm Brie.
And I'm Tori.
Today we are here to react to Minghao V8's Stardust EP. Now we have heard Orbit and watched that music video, but we do have Orbit in here again today because we have a performance video.
Yeah.
So we have the entire album, or the entire EP, all three songs. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, Liftoff, Orbit, and Cold Love. I knew you were gonna do that. I was like, I knew. So my theory for this album is that we are getting in the rocket. We are counting down to lift off. Then we go into space and get into orbit. But because it's just so cold in space that
just frozen over. My love has frozen.
It's a little hard to love. You know, it's a little cold, hard to find love.
You can imagine frost on my hands right now. Icicles.
Yes. Exactly. So that's my theory for this album.
And we're done. That's all we have to say today.
We don't need
that was our review. Yeah. Great.
Okay. So we do have the lyrics for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Liftoff and Cold Love. We also have the performance video for Orbit. We do know that they have visualizers, but we also do know we don't typically do visualizers, but we do know that it kind of was just a stationary, like,
there were no lyrics on them. So
yes. So that is why we have the lyrics today. So if there is anything in the lyrics that is mistyped, or I know Vernon's in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 Liftoff. I feel like I should just call it 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, but I feel like I just have to say the whole name. If something's off, just let us know. But thank you to the person who put the lyric videos together. We appreciate the hard work for that. With that being said,
helps us because we can't listen and read along like without help. We need help. I need help.
So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Thank you for being here. Pause warning just in case, so we can pause and discuss what's happening if we feel we need to. And I think that's all I need to say.
Yep.
I have been so excited for this. Also, I've already downloaded the album, and I guess I have Apple Music, leave me alone. But this, like, oh my God, it's stunning. I keep staring at that, and I can't get over that.
Like,
it also says I'm playing a song I'm not.
Continuous, like, the art, just the art. Always, just the artist. The art. You know?
The Art. That is his name. All right, we're going to go ahead and jump into it. Let's go.
Ooh.
Ooh, I like it.
You're vibing in space. Ooh.
To know your horoscope, baby, what you waiting for? Sipping on 2 shots, empty glass like a 2-shot. Chief in your shit too far,别把事情想复杂。Cheers, oh God, babe, days before I met you, now I got this. Out of space.
Oh, I liked that. I want that back.
别把事情想复杂。Cheers, oh God, babe, days before I met you, now I got this. When we fly out of space, you know every day is a Sunday. Yeah, cool timing, baby, I'ma be a strong thing. Don't ever need to tell me, girl.
No doubt here.
Damn.
love that cut off. Yeah.
Oh, come back.
no.
Come back. No.
I wanted to lift off one more time.
Bring the rocket back down.
You parked that right back on her.
I also did look into it ahead of time, but I did see that both of them had a hand in lyrics and composition of this song again. I absolutely love that the 8 had a hand in every single one of the songs on this EP. That just fills me with so much like joy and pride for him as well. Why did you just...
I was flying in the moonlight, sorry.
Oh, I thought you just like punched the air.
Enjoy. That was fun. It's like you just gotta get your little like club in space. Like we just went to a club in outer space. You know?
Yes.
That's fun.
That's what Tori does in the club, by the way.
When you're like in zero gravity.
A zero gravity club. Anyway, my brain's going off. Just based on the sounds I heard. The sounds I heard were very, I mean, of course, it's going off of that space sort of, all of the sounds and the instrumentation, the like instruments that were used created that atmospheric, spacey sort of vibe and feeling that you get from it. It was also very catchy and had a certain swag to it that I didn't expect, especially the chorus. The 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 liftoff. That's gonna be in my head, I think.
It was kind of freeing.
It felt very
like let's go somewhere. Let's go together. Let's
just go. Let's get in the rocket.
If you're
as we do.
If you're lonely, think of me. I'm here. Let's get in the rocket. Let's go. Let's just like
let's fly. Yeah, I agree. It felt very open, like kind of like the open air and the open atmosphere, open space. Everything just felt very open and freeing.
There was a line about some stars are like shaded and like they're tired of the confetti. Almost just they're kind of just worn down and they're tired of like the life, the whatever is going on, all of that overstimulation, and it's
just want to go somewhere else. I want to go somewhere else and be free
and relax and I guess be together.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0 liftoff. Yes. So much yes.
My favorite line right here.
This one, I like that one too.
No, but seriously, when it cuts out, it's so much fun.
Having Vernon in here as well, I feel like added a little bit of like the like cherry on top because it would have that. You have the gorgeous rounded vocals from the 8, and then you have Vernon's flow that he comes in with, and it just fit beautifully, and they went so well together. I enjoyed that a lot.
Okay.
Okay. So then that leads us, now we've lifted off.
And we're in orbit.
Now we're in orbit. We did see a comment left, and I've seen it several times, like on social media as well, when they talked about the making of this song, that all of the ad-libs in the back of the little like, random vocals are Vernon. And now listening to that, I can't unhear it. And I just adore that. So, okay, let's do the performance version.
Let's orbit.
I orbit whenever I hear Minghao's voice, let's be honest.
This song.
No, I wasn't ready. I'm not ready.
Got the dancers. Absolutely kill it every time. Wow.
In the night, I spill the light. You cross the line. I want you.
Cross the line again. Sorry, I just realized I said draw the line in the last one, right? And this one says cross the line.
We're progressing. I don't know what Cold Love is going to be though, but
hold on, I'm gonna start that because I stopped it. I'm so sorry. My brain just went,
it's okay. I want to see my favorite dance move again.
Show me.
No, I'll let him do it.
I liked how the light goes. Honestly, all of their outfits are so much. They're so fun.
Oh, I love it so much.
Wow.
I'm feeling again.
The way they're like going orbiting around him.
Oh, I love that.
The slide.
The step and pull.
Eh. Look effortless. All of them looked effortless doing that.
Like I didn't have anything to say because this song, the way the song sounds,
So you shut up and listen. Because
it really does, but also the performance of it, like just the
Mm.
way that he moves, it's so
Oh.
entrancing. And I used the word alluring in the other one, and I was glad to see a lot of y'all agreed with my mindset
Mhm.
on that, just because I randomly, that word just kind of came to me just to describe him. But like the song itself is so entrancing. I just feel like I can't look away, but I also just can't break my concentration
It's
on
almost
it.
hypnotizing.
It
The-
really is.
The way he flows in his movements, like the fluidity is like, it's just so mesmerizing.
I really could not look away. Like I just couldn't look at anything besides him. And I just adore it. There's something in the vibe, in the little spice that they added in this song that you can't turn away from it, whether visually or like when you're listening to it. Yeah, no, I had something else to say, but all I can picture is him dancing in my head now, and I don't remember what it was. Oh, I know what I was going to say. So I'm wondering if, because I'm really curious where Cold Love is going to fit into this, since we had like sort of the taking away from a lot of the things that were happening in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, when things feel very lonely and you're kind of tired of all the confetti and everything going on. So we just get together and we just take off and go somewhere else. And now we're up here and we're here together and we've got that orbiting happening.
We're crossing that line.
We've crossed that line. But we've just got that dedication, just that all being with you all night long and just staying together. So I'm really curious where Cold Love is going to fit into this like arc we've got going, because I really feel like the two of these just go like from one step to the next.
I'm hoping, and I feel like we will, because even the album or the EP's name is Stardust, is it's going to also have like space themes in it as well. I like the continued like space theme through this whole EP, which is fun.
Oh, I do like that 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 has more of that sort of techno EDM. I wouldn't even fully say, but it had that kind of like that trap sound to it, and then with like the techno music, and then this one's got more of the Afro beat, and so I'm really curious what Cold Love is going to sound like.
But they go together really well, because I feel like the beats not like the same style, but like I feel like they're kind of I don't know.
Okay. They both could be played at the club, if you know what I mean, but like you got different vibes going.
All right, I'm a little scared.
The picture. Oh my god, the picture. Okay.
Where are we going?
I love his tone.
Wow. Can only see so far. Wow.
The layered vocals, the echo.
I'm sorry, the in the
I didn't even hear that. I just heard.
is that what it is? Maybe that's what I'm hearing. Whoa. Wow. in the back. Okay. So I feel like I'll talk about the all the songs with this one in a minute, but this one, it felt like everything was mourning this moment, and it's almost like he talked about how the rain was obscuring like being able to see clearly, and like you can only see so far, that you can only see as far as the sky, which isn't like that far. There's so much more to see. So it's almost like you can't understand that person completely, and like everything's kind of blurred, so it's like you just can't, I guess it's like you can't see clearly. And that person is leaving, and the misunderstandings are just, you don't understand that other person
Almost
completely.
felt like it was like, what happened to you? Where did you go? What have you become? Because you aren't the person that I recognize and that I started this with. Because it even said like, or he was even asking like I wish you were here, but it sounds to me as though he's having this conversation with someone who is right there. So it's someone who's right in front of you, but you just don't even recognize them. Like, where did that person that I loved go?
Yeah, you can't see it anymore.
And like, yeah, like you said, like the lines are blurring. I'm not quite seeing as clearly as I used to be. Everything is dark and rainy and cold. You are dark and rainy and cold. All of the references to the weather, using that as like a comparison to the situation, really built the atmosphere of the song.
Along with the track with it too. Like
Yes.
this definitely feels like a song you could play when it is raining. It matches that rainy vibe completely.
Well, that's what I was gonna say too, is a lot of the sounds that they were using in the background, the way that it would like lift and go back down, and then you had the crescendoing vocals
and
that
then
you heard.
And the vocals would go,
The crescendoing vocals.
Yeah, that's what,
They would, yes, that.
I learned something.
And then like a lot of the way that the instrumentation sounded, and then you had almost every like main line that he sang was layered but also echoed, and I don't know how else to explain it other than it gave the song a very cold feeling. That doesn't mean I'm in love with this. This is a gorgeous song.
Oh my god, his vocals
very like it made you feel cold, if that makes sense. His vocals were very rich. I liked the tone of his voice in this a lot.
It's very pretty. Like, it was heart-wrenching, but pretty. I feel like I was going to say something else.
Rain as if it were another language.
Oh, I was going to say that the lyrics to this were, like, extremely impressive to me. I thought that they were beautiful. Like,
felt like a poem.
Yeah, they were really beautiful. Like, the metaphors and things that were happening in the very first half especially. I was like, ooh, that is so pretty. It's sad, but it's pretty.
It's just waiting in the rain and can't even quite see you anymore the way that I used to be able to when things were clear. And so I don't know. I mean, if we think about it as a whole, did you want to look through the lyrics at all anymore?
I couldn't. Because I remember being like extremely impressive here. Like the rain is so loud you can't hear anymore. Almost like you just can't I just really liked the way that the lyrics were written.
Yeah, the sky is like my understanding of you. It's always limited. Like every time I want to get somewhere with you, there's a limitation, and so whoever this is or whatever it is just kind of isn't giving him everything, and he's like, but I've been giving you everything and I'm not getting that in return. Do you even love me the same that I love you? Like, are you gonna feel that same like enthusiasm behind it and passion?
Using the rain to like make your feelings, like using that, like, I guess in that metaphor between those two to make it like to blend that together to get your like point across, and like the song's point across. I just thought it was beautiful the way that it was done.
That was stunning. If we think about it as a whole, just because with it being 3 songs, that's where my brain automatically goes. I do think of it as like having that need to get away and to be free, and then you go up and you end up orbiting, and you have this like, when I think orbit, I think kind of like everything is all about this. And then when we have cold love, it's kind of like that understanding that I thought was there is not quite what I think it is anymore, or things have changed. And so it does feel very much like a whoop. But taken all separately, these songs are very fantastic, gorgeous, and all have their own different lane, which is so beautiful. I don't know how you can listen to Minghao's music and not feel like you're walking through an art gallery. So that's what I feel like when I listen to his stuff or watch his dance, that I'm just seeing just different modes of art.
I agree.
It's gorgeous.
I feel like with 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, that it gave us like 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and Orbit, I felt were almost like a dreamlike quality.
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't necessarily like we're actually going to space and we're in space. It was kind of like just like they were just used as like the feeling, and it was almost like I think he even mentioned daydream in the first one, but it was almost like a dreamy like you're in this like situation in this like dreamy stage and this dreamy like atmosphere, and you're like, oh, we're just gonna like everything's happy, we're gonna lift off, and then we're gonna orbit and do like even the music, like especially for Orbit, was like kind of dreamy and you almost in this spot, the space. And then in Cold Love, I feel like we've grounded, and it's like that dreamy quality has been ripped off,
and things have kind of come crashing down,
and you're back on Earth in this one. And so that's why I
felt
think,
like we were back down on Earth.
And so that's why I think, because I thought maybe there would be more space themes, and there weren't any space themes in this one, and I think that's why there was such a big separation, very distinct. No space in this, but space in the other two, because we've ripped that like band-aid off, that filter off, and we have just we're back on Earth, and everything is basically what it is, and that entire like dreamlike and that fantasy and everything is basically gone, and this is now the reality, and the reality isn't as beautiful or as happy, or the things that, I mean, not everything was happy in the other songs, but this isn't quite where I'm sure it wanted to be ended up, but it's just like we've come back down to Earth, and this is
we've come back down, and it's all raining, and it's not as clear as I thought it was going to be. So what a story. At least
3
that's
songs.
Our interpretation.
That was only 3 songs. 3 songs. I mean, and a beautiful dance and a beautiful performance, but like 3 songs. And that you get that
create
powerful
this world
of look. That's why I love doing
music.
This.
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the kind of shit we love, guys. So I'm really curious to know y'all's thoughts and your feelings about this EP. There's so much love for Minghao on Orbit, and so I'm very curious to know what the entire EP, like as a whole, all 3 songs. I'm really curious to know everyone's thoughts and feelings about it. So please let us know. This was absolutely stunning. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for watching this with us. We love you so much, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.